Hello, everybody. Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the full moon ceremony in Aquarius. I'm coming to you live today from my house. So the sound you hear is Vincent the cat. He will be joining us for ceremony, I am sure. He absolutely loves to be a camera hog. So I'm coming to you live today from my house. Things are shifting at the Grove. We'll talk about more about that later, I'm sure, with a post later on. But coming to you today from the comfort of my own home, and really just hoping you all are doing well through everything that is shifting and going on right now. We are in the middle of Lionsgate's portal opening, and it's bringing in lots of energy. So there's lots going on cosmically, and I'm going to be doing a separate meditation specifically for Lionsgate, but we are going to be using the lion energy as part of this meditation. So where we are astrologically and where we are in our chakra healing cycle, let's talk about that. We started with the new moon in Cancer, which was the second one in the cycle, and that one was to start our working on the heart chakra. And now the sun is in Leo. And so we're going to be using the lion energy, even though we started this heart chakra clearing with the Cancer sign. But the cool thing about Aquarius, which is what the moon sign is right now, the cool thing about Aquarius is the water bringer. So although Aquarius is an air sign, it actually brings water energy. So it's perfect that we started this with a water sign, which is Cancer, because that is what the energy of Aquarius brings. So we are going to be going into a meditation really to work on our heart chakras more. What I've been finding over the past few weeks is that it's really been helpful for me, healing for me to go inward into myself and to connect with myself even deeper than I have at the beginning of this year. So that's what I'm doing right now. And in the meditation, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the parts of ourselves that abuse ourselves. And we're going to be working with that energy. We're going to be working to clear that energy. So just stay tuned and get comfortable. If you've never meditated with me before, hi, welcome. You want to be in a space where you're comfortable, where hopefully you're not going to be disturbed by animals or other people in your space. You can let them know that you're going to be meditating and let them know that you need this time. And you want to just be comfortable. Sitting or lying down, it doesn't matter. Don't stress yourself out. Also, don't stress yourself out if you get distracted. Your mind is trained to wander. That's just what it does. That's what it's used to doing. It's going to wander during the meditation. Be gentle with yourself if you notice that you're thinking about something other than what we're talking about. When you notice that you're thinking about something else, just guide yourself back to the sound of my voice. Guide yourself back to the exercise that we're working on and come back into the meditation gently with love, especially as we're working with the heart chakra energy. We want to make sure that we're being gentle and loving with ourselves. Now, this might sound like something that's frivolous, but it's actually the most important thing that you can do, because how you love yourself is to the extent of how much you love yourself, is to the extent of how much others can love you. Self-love is the most important thing. You have to be self-centered, and that doesn't mean egotistical, and that doesn't mean narcissistic, but it does mean you have to be centered in yourself. You have to be balanced in yourself. Otherwise, you're unbalanced, you're off balance. So taking care of the self, connecting with the self is so much more than just this luxury that we kind of have been trained to think it is. It's actually a necessity, especially with what is going on around us at this time. So we're going to be going into this meditation now. So you want to get comfortable, and when you are ready, just gently close your eyes. And I'm going to invite you, as you close your eyes and make any last minute adjustments to the position that you're in, I'm going to invite you to just listen to the sounds around you. So for a few moments, just be aware of all of the sounds around you. And see if you can go beyond identifying what they are. See if you can just let the sounds wash over you. without needing to label or identify them, just letting the sounds roll and wash over you. As you become aware of every sound you can hear around you at this moment in time. Stretching your ears to the furthest sound that you can hear. What's the sound that's the furthest away that you can hear? What's the sound that's the closest to you that you can hear? Just noticing it, turning the volume up on it. You don't even have to label it. Just hearing it louder than the other sounds. And then again, hearing all of the sounds around you, letting them wash over you as you come into this meditative state. Focusing now on the sounds that are repetitive. What repetitive sounds can you hear? The ones that are repeating over and over again. Focusing now on the sounds that are non-repetitive, that are random or don't have a specific rhythm to them. And in just a moment here, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to be breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And what I want you to do on the breath in and out is focus on the sound of your breath. So together, we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, focusing on the sounds that it makes. Exhaling out our mouth, focusing on the sounds that it makes. Breathing in through the nose, hearing the sound. Exhaling out the mouth, hearing the sound. Breathing in. And exhaling. And as you return to your normal breathing, I invite you to imagine that coming down from the ceiling is a beautiful white light. It's warm, it's relaxing, it's healing, it's protective. You can feel this light or see it or just intend that it's there. It's coming down and it's touching the top of your forehead. You may feel a tingling sensation there. You may visualize your head surrounded with this light. Or you may just intend that the light has touched your head. As it touches the top of your head, it moves gently, lovingly into your brain, into the crevices of your mind, into the connections, the neurons, the synapses. And as this healing white light gently infiltrates your brain, it's bringing a sense of relaxation to your mind. It's inviting your mind to let go, to slow down the overactive, overprocessing parts of the brain, and inviting the mind to release, to let go. This white light continues down your body into your forehead now. You can feel the light in your forehead. You can feel a relaxing sensation, or just intend that your forehead relaxes, checking that there are no wrinkles or crinkles or stressing on the forehead. Moving into the eyelids, allowing the eyelids to relax slightly on the eyes without being forced shut or straining. This beautiful, calming white light makes its way down into the neck, into the throat, relaxing and releasing any tension in your throat, any tension in the neck, as the head is supported by the neck without strain or effort. This healing, tingling, white, beautiful light moves down into your shoulders, helping the shoulders to drop down and away from the ears, helping the chest to open. Relaxing and releasing tension in the chest as it moves down the arms. Relaxing and releasing tension in the arms. Before moving into the wrists and the palms and the back of the hands. And lovingly inviting each finger on both sides of your body to relax. Thumb relaxes, pointer finger relaxes, middle finger relaxes, ring finger relaxes. Pinky finger releases any tension as it's surrounded by this white light. This light continues to make its way down your body, going back up the arms, back into the chest, checking again that the shoulders are dropped down and away from the ears. The chest is open before the light moves into your stomach, allowing your stomach to release, to let go, to allow gravity to do whatever gravity is going to do to your stomach. Let the stomach be as it is. Let this light invite you to relax, to release, to allow the stomach to be without straining or forcing or putting effort. And the light moves down into the intestinal region, helping the intestinal region to relax and release. Before moving into the base of your spine, the base of your spine is filling with a white light that's tingling, sparkling, helping you to relax and release tension in your spine as it gently goes up to the lower back, allowing you to release strain in the lower back. Moving into the middle back, helping you to relax and let go of effort being made in the middle of the back. And this white light continues up the spine into the upper back, opening, relaxing and releasing all of the back, up and down the spine as the light goes back down into the root before making its way into the sit bones and muscles. Relaxing and letting go of tension there into the hips, releasing any straining in the hips as this tingling white light massages your hip region before moving into the pelvic zone, allowing you to relax and release tension in your pelvic region. This calming sensation continues to move down your body into your thighs. Relaxing and releasing tension in the thighs, moving into the knees. Relaxing and releasing tension in the knees. Moving into the shins and the calves, allowing you to let go of any effort and straining in the calves and the shins. Before moving into the ankles, to the bottom of the feet, to the top of the feet, into each toe, allowing you to relax, to release tension in the big toe, the second toe, the third toe, fourth toe, and pinky toe. Your whole body now is surrounded in a calming white light. I'm going to invite you to imagine that as you are this white light, you're feeling lighter and lighter. It's almost as if you could float, feeling yourself float. Imagine that your spirit, your body, could lift up out of your physical body as your physical body remains relaxed and peaceful. And as this white light surrounds your energy, you can feel your spirit lifting lightly, easily, playfully up out of your body, hovering a little bit over your body, gently ascending up towards the ceiling. As you ascend up towards the ceiling, you begin to make your way out of the building you are in, out of the roof, floating up and up and up. The Aquarius energy, the air energy, is helping us to feel lighter and lighter. And as you look at the sky above you, you can see the full moon somewhere above you. As you go higher and higher, you notice that you feel as though you've become a cloud. Allowing yourself to feel this cloud energy. Seeing the moon in the sky, guiding you as you drift towards it as this cloud. And as you come right underneath the moon, wherever it is, you can feel this cloud becoming brighter and brighter, and it spreads all around so that all you can see is the moon above you, and below you is cloud, white light. Below you and all around you as far as you can see, and above you is this beautiful, brilliant moon. You can feel the moonlight shining down on you as you float in this magical cloud in the sky that seems to have extended as far as your eye can see. And now off in the distance, you see movement coming towards you. At first, all you can really see is a golden color. As this golden object gets closer and closer to you, you begin to see the shape of a lion making its way toward you. This is a brilliant, majestic, golden lion. And rather than feeling afraid, you feel so safe, so loved, so seen and protected, perhaps more loved and seen than you have ever felt in your life. This golden lion is very quiet, very still in its energy as it gently sits by your side. On the opposite side of you, you now see another object coming towards you. This is a bright white light. As this bright white light makes its way towards you, you notice it too has taken the shape of a white lion. This white lion also is emanating a sense of protection, peace, love, joy. This lion sits on the opposite side of the golden lion, right by you. And then straight in front of you, you see, coming towards you, a violet flame, a violet light, brilliant and bright and sparkling as it comes towards you. It also is a lion, but this is a lioness in the form of violet light, and she is making her way towards you. You can see her eyes locked on you with love, with tenderness, with care. And this lioness sits in front of you. You now have a golden lion to one side, a white lion to the other, and a violet lioness in front of you. These are your guardians. They are your protectors. They are the representation of your inner strength. They are here to support you through the next part of this journey. The lioness gently bows her head towards you. and her wet nose touches your heart. As you feel this happen, all of your focus goes into your heart center. You can feel inside of your heart, and you feel the love and protection of these lions around you as you explore the inner landscape of your heart. These lions have come to support us in confronting the parts of us that abuse ourselves. This is not to beat ourselves up, but this is to be honest with ourselves, to make amends with ourselves, and to heal ourselves of the abuse that we have caused to ourselves. So the first abuse that we are going to be looking for is how we physically abuse ourselves. It might be in the present moment that you are physically abusing yourself, whether that is not feeding yourself nourishing foods, whether that's straining your body, overworking it. Whatever this physical abuse and however it manifests for you, it's time to confront this part of you, not with hate, but with love and understanding that you are always doing the best you know how. But with the strength of these lions, confront this part of you that seeks to abuse yourself physically. With the strength of the full moon in Aquarius, the water bringer, this air energy, we're going to give up this part of ourselves that has been the abuser, that has caused ourselves physical harm. So feel that part of you that physically abuses you being lifted up out of you. Just like you energetically lifted up out of your body, this part of you, this tendency, these beliefs that result in physical abuse are being transmuted and lifted from your being as these lions give you their strength and oversee this process. Take a few moments to see the ways in which you physically abuse yourself and to intend that this is lifting out of you, to feel this lightness releasing, lifting, moving away from you, drifting off out into outer space, no longer a part of how you interact with yourself, no longer a part of your self relationship. And now, the lioness's violet nose placed on your heart, we look at the ways in which we abuse ourselves mentally. What thoughts do you say to yourself that are abusive, not loving, that tear you down? You can hear these words perhaps playing out. You can hear the dialogue running. Things that you say to yourself, perhaps on a continual basis, perhaps just about a certain thing, an aspect of yourself or a situation. How have you abused yourself mentally? Can you identify it? Can you hear it? And then can you feel this tendency, these words releasing from your being, getting lighter and lighter and lighter as the power of these lions give this tendency no place to hide. And as we lovingly allow this part of ourselves to dissolve, to lift up out of us, as the moon draws it out of us, draws this tendency up out into outer space, into the moon. She takes this aspect of ourselves that has a tendency to mentally abuse. Feel yourself getting lighter and lighter. Hear your thoughts becoming gentler, more loving. Congratulate yourself for joining this experience, for allowing this healing to occur. Love yourself for finally allowing yourself to see the ways you abuse and finally letting go. It no longer serves you. It's time to release the mental abuse. And it's gone off into outer space, drawn out of you by the moon. And floating on this cloud, you again feel the wet nose of the lioness on your heart. As we are now invited to look at the ways we emotionally abuse ourselves. What emotions that don't feel good do you seek and replay over and over again? And again, the white and gold lion are here holding you strong with gentle love as you acknowledge and embrace and encounter this emotional abuser inside of you. This part of you that may have become addicted to feeling unworthy, to feeling rejected, to being angry, to being afraid, to being sad, to feeling like there's no point. Feel and be aware of the emotional abuse you have subjected yourself to throughout your lifetime, and that you still continue to this present moment. Encountering that. And then allowing the moon to draw these emotions out from you. Feel them leaving your body. Feel your addiction to these chemicals, to these stresses, to these pains, to these emotions that do not serve you and that abuse you. Feel them being drawn out of your body by this moonlight, pulled into outer space, so that your being, your heart, can be free of the emotional abuse that it has endured, that you yourself have caused. The wet nose of the lioness invites us back into the heart once more to confront the ways in which we spiritually abuse ourselves. This would be ways in which we go against that which we know in our hearts to be true. The ways in which we hold ourselves back from living our truth. The times when we intuitively feel or think something and don't follow through. How have you spiritually abused yourself? Feel and acknowledge the spiritual abuse as it exists for you. And allow the moon to draw it out of you. Bringing it into outer space. The lioness has started to purr. And she is rubbing her soft head against your cheek, into your neck. She is loving you. She is proud of the work that you have done. And as you sit with yourself and feel into your heart, I invite you to place your hands on your heart. Thank you, self, for all that you have done for me, for all of the self-abuse you have endured. Thank you for being with me in this moment. Thank you for giving me the chance to clear these habits, these programs, these patterns. Thank you, heart. Thank you for being your beautiful, beautiful self. You can drop your hands away from your heart, and you now begin to see that the three lions have begun to walk together off in a certain direction. The lioness looks back at you and beckons you with her head to follow. As you follow behind these three lions, they're leading you into a beautiful, brilliant scene. This is a scene from your future. They are showing you the future of what it is that your heart-centered power is now allowing you to bring into this world. They're showing you what your soul and your heart desire to do in this lifetime. And they're showing you how beautiful you are in your truth, living from your heart. Allow yourself to see what they are showing you, to see yourself engaging in loving your body, engaging in loving thoughts towards yourself and towards others, engaging in the emotions of joy and gratitude. What does that version of you look like? What are you doing? And what has your spiritual purpose been? What are you doing? What gift have you been working to bring into this world? These lions are showing you the truth of your heart, the truth of your path, and where you can now step into fully now that you have cleared the abuse. You can see yourself happy. You can see your community and the world as it is impacted by your open heart. by you just being you and just loving you and just not abusing yourself any longer, guiding others into this radical self-love. Feel what that feels like in your body. Feel that lion energy. As you feel that lion energy, you see the violet lioness coming towards you once more, and once again placing her wet nose on your heart. This time as she does, you feel that violet lioness flame merge with your being. The radical self-love merging into your being. The white lion is now in front of you with his brilliant mane and beautiful eyes. He too touches his nose to your heart, and you feel that white lion strength moving through your being, moving into your heart and all through your body. The golden lion now stands brilliantly before you, shimmering under the moonlight. He too puts his wet nose to your heart, and you feel his golden light merging with your heart, spreading all through your body. And as you look up at the moon, ask this moon anything that you want to, anything that you're still struggling with, any questions that you have about what your gifts are to bring to this world or how you could better love yourself. Ask the moon to show you over the next 2 weeks what it is that you need to see, what your path is. Look for lions to guide you. Look for the moon to guide you. And any other symbol or sign that the moon might want to show you, looking up at it, any symbol that you can see forming in the circle of the white light, that'll be the sign that will help guide you to know and to show the answers to your questions. And as you look up at this moon, you can see that the moon is getting further and further away as you realize that the cloud that you are on has reduced in size and it's just below your body now. And it's getting lower and lower. It's coming closer and closer to the ground. You can see the moon still as you look at it, as it pulls away from you and you pull away from it, getting closer and closer to the roof of the building you are in, bringing you closer and closer, bringing you down through the ceiling, bringing you to hover above your body before allowing your being to sink back in, giving yourself time to integrate, feeling the merging golden, white, and violet lion energy inside of you, feeling it in your body as it integrates, feeling the strength of your heart, feeling the excitement of that vision of your heart-centered action, which inspires others just simply by you refusing to abuse yourself any longer. Feel that strength and power within you, that commitment. And whenever you need to call on these lions inside you, feel their presence. Feel the moon in whatever phase she is in, pulling this abuse tendency out of you as you stand firmly and strongly against any abuse towards yourself in any way and form. When you are ready, slowly bring movement back into your hands, back into your feet. And when you are ready, open your eyes. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I hope that was supportive for you. If you need further support, please know that I am here. And I hope you have enjoyed this ceremony. As always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.